Welcome. Welcome to How to Make More Money. This is if you want to make an extra $100, $200 doing a farmer's market. You have a pop-up, you do fairs, events, tents, you have a cart, you selling like coffee cart, whatever. Okay. I just got done this morning doing a coffee cart at like a woman's triathlon thing in Nashville. It's like 400 racers, probably around 700, 1,000 people in there selling coffee all morning. Got there like 5 a.m., didn't leave till like 12, sold a bunch of coffees. So here are some tips that I'm going to show you on how to make money. So you're already only making a couple $100 at these events, right? You know, no matter what you're selling sourdough bread, you're selling coffee, you're selling painting, you're selling pink lemonade, whatever it is, you're making a couple $100 at the farmer's market, the fair, the event, private event, whatever it is, okay? You're making a couple $100. So any way that you can make an extra $50, an extra $100, $200, okay, that can almost double what you're gonna make already, okay? So that's kind of like rule number one, okay, is you gotta be scrappy at these things, right? Little tips, little tricks, anything that can help give you an extra $50, $100, $200, that could really help when you're already only gonna make a couple $100 from that event, right? So this is tip number one, okay? Tip number one, see if I can get my marker to work. I'm gonna grab another marker. Hope you guys like blue, because blue's working. All right, so tip number one, you gotta be scrappy, okay? So I'm gonna write scrappy, and let's hope that's how you spell it. So first thing you gotta be scrappy on is how you take payments. If you're a brick and mortar and you only wanna take like, oh, we only take card here, or we take card and cash, we only take Bitcoin, do what you want. When you're at a, let's just stick with farmers markets, right? Events, fairs, whatever. People there are going to be all sorts of payments. They're going to have, some people are going to let you take Apple Pay, some people are going to have cash, some people are going to be like, can I Venmo you? Take it all. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as they're giving you money, take it. Doesn't matter if they're paying your employees Venmo, figure it out later, take the cash. You never want to turn anyone away because like, oh no, we only accept cash. But you just lost how many customers because you only take cash, or vice versa. I don't even care. Sometimes like the card reader's going slow, and I'm like, you know what, do you have Venmo? Let's just do Venmo faster. Or do you have cash? Whatever. I don't care what it is. Just fast. That ties into another point, speed. We'll go to that in a little minute. But you got to be scrappy with payments. So whatever form of payment they got, accept the payment. Take the money. It doesn't matter if it's going to someone else's Venmo account or it's cash or you got to pull out change from your wallet. Whatever you got to do, take the money. Okay? Because that's why you're there. That's why you're there to make money. So tip number one is be scrappy. And it's be scrappy with payments, okay? If you're taking credit cards, I exclusively only use Zulio because it's the best out there. So if you're going to take cards, also use Zulio to accept cards, tap to pay, all this stuff. Okay, all right. Point number two. Point number two is why you're here. Point number two is very important because point number two is going to make you a lot of money. And I only figured this out today. I should have thought of it sooner. But I'm sitting there and I'm running the red shirt, the coffee cart. So it's got me, two girls, they're making the drinks. I'm interacting with the customers. I'm taking the orders. All right, what do you vanilla latte? I'm writing down. And a lot of people are paying with cash. And you'll find that at farmers markets, a lot of people bring cash to like farmers markets, okay? It's just kind of like the thing to do. It's like almost like a novelty, tradition. When you're breaking change, they give you a 20, right? So we're selling $6 coffees, 2 lattes, blah, 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 $12, they hand you a 20. I found this out like an hour in, and it just clicked. And I'm probably doubled the amount of money I would have made in tips. This is it. Keep your till full of ones. Only ones. You can have a couple of fives, but only ones. I don't care if you're breaking 100. I don't care if you're breaking a 20. If people order let's say you're selling your coffees for $5, right? So like I was charging like $5 for Americanos, right? Hey, can I take 2 Americanos? You got it. All right, $10 even. They hand you a 20. If you hand them a $10 bill, guess how much money they're going to put in the tip jar? 0, because they're not going to put $10 in the tip bill. So what do I do instead? Okay, your change is $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's $10. What are they going to do? Oh, thanks so much. Let me take $1 out. Let me take $2 out. Let me put it in there. You need to give them tipping money, okay? This has literally made me $50 this morning alone in tips. If I would have been handing out 5s, if I would have been handing out 10s, 0 tips. Because no one's going to stick a 10 there. Maybe every once in a while they'll put a 5 in. But if you hand them 1s, it's almost rude for them not to take a 1 and put it in the tip jar, okay? So your till needs to be full of 1s. You can have a couple 5s and a couple 10s, if you got to break a $100 bill or something, I get it. But it doesn't matter. what the amount is. They're giving you a bill. I'm only giving them ones because half of those ones are ended up in the tip jar. So that is huge. That's going to make you already $50. Okay. So that's point number 2. Point number 2 is keep the till. I'm going to put till. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. Till full of ones. Okay. $1 bills. It's literally going to make you $50 right there when you're taking cash. All right. Point number 3. Point number 3. I'm going to have to start writing smaller so keep it all on the board. Point number 3 is you're always open. So from the minute you're wheeling your cart on or you're setting up your table, people are going to stop by, right? Oh, what are you selling? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Brad, you're selling coffee? I had this guy come up. Oh, what are you guys doing? And one of the girls is like, oh, yeah, we open in like 10 minutes. I'm like, no. Wait. Everything's set up. Got power. Got the machines going. I'm here. Coffee, whatever. Even if I wasn't there, I don't care. Why do we have to wait till the event to start selling? No. What do you want? Boom. Done right now. I don't care. I don't have the card reader set up, but you get cash. Boom. Right now. Yeah, what do you want? Sell it. Get the man his coffee, okay? So it doesn't matter what the official time of the event is or blah, blah, blah. Even if you like doing coffee, sometimes you want to stay open later. So while people are setting down their tents and stuff, they're swinging, oh, you guys still open? I want to grab one real quick before I leave, blah, blah, blah. You're always selling. Even if it's packed up, you're selling like, maybe you're selling baked goods. You got muffins and you're carrying stuff out to the car. People, oh, you're selling them? Yeah, like I got a couple left. You want to buy one? I can't believe we have a couple left. They sold out last week, but you want a couple? Sell. It's not like, oh, we're closed. Maybe next week. You're going to literally bring home all the milk, all the cookies, have to throw it away, or whatever. People are trying to buy from you, okay? Kind of goes back to point 2, or point 1. Take their money, okay? They're trying to buy, sell. That's why you're there. So point 3 is you're always open, okay? Always open, okay? Now this is already going to make you guys a bunch of money. Okay, when I mean a bunch, I mean it's $50, $100, but at a farmer's market, $200 is a lot. Okay. Number 4. This is a huge one. Number 4. Super important too. I actually learned this at Chipotle. I'm at Chipotle. I'm in the middle of the line, and this guy ahead of me at the very front. He's like, "What? I can't believe you guys need to have a sign out there. You guys need to." He's making a ruckus and a commotion. Everyone's looking around. What's going on? He's kind of getting into it with the employee who's trying to make him a little burrito at the front. And so Chipotle was out of white rice. And this guy was upset that they didn't have a sign saying that because he waited in line 20 minutes. So, point number 4. What happened after that guy left? That guy storms out and telling everyone they're out of white rice, they're out of white rice, they're out of white rice as he walks out. Only a couple people left. And you know who left? The people that were in the back. They left. Me, I'm like, I've been sitting in line for 15 minutes. It's brown rice. Okay. It is what it is. So point number 4 is whenever you are out of something, do not advertise it. You're giving them a reason to not come. Oh, we're out of vanilla lattes? Hey, we're out of vanilla lattes. You're literally saying if you wanted a vanilla latte, don't come. No, you want them to come. They come, hey, can I have a vanilla latte? You know what? We just sold out of our vanilla lattes, but a lot of people have been loving our hazelnut. They're awesome. Or we're out of vanilla, but we can do a honey latte. Do you like cinnamon? Blah, 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 whatever. They waited in line for 10 minutes. They're not going to be like, oh, you're out of vanilla? Okay, bye. Most of the time, the people are going to be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do honey. Honey sounds good. Perfect. Boom. Honey latte. Boom. If you had a sign out front, big sign, out of vanilla latte, then what are they going to do? Hey, honey, you want to go get a coffee? They're out of vanilla. I don't know. Let's just go. Okay? As opposed to, honey, you want to get a coffee? Oh, yeah, let's go. I want a vanilla latte. Let's get in line. Wait in line for 10 minutes. Hey, we're actually out of vanilla. We can do honey. Okay, I guess that's fine. Boom, honey latte. Sold. So that's point number 4. Point number 4 is when you're out of something, do not advertise it. So I'm going to say, what should I call this one? To be honest, I don't want to use the word advertise because I have no idea how to spell that. So I'm going to say, when you're out, don't tell. When out, don't, you know what, whatever. I'm going to try to write the word advertise. You'll get the idea. Don't advertise. There you go. Can't see it too far away. All right, so that's point number 4. Point number 5 goes into that a little bit, okay? And that is if you are selling something that is, let's say you're selling bread, okay? And some people are gluten-free. Or you're selling coffee, okay? And people want, a non-coffee option. Always have one alternative that they can buy, because you don't want to turn people away. So always just have one alternative. Now here's the trick. A lot of people go, oh my goodness, we're doing a coffee cart. Okay, we should do chai latte. We need to have decaf. We need to have tea. We need to have hot chocolate. We should have some ice. Too many alternatives. You're going to buy a whole hot chocolate box and a whole box of tea for one person, 2 people. Not worth it. You lost money on that. Point number 5 is only have one alternative. If you go to an Indian restaurant with your friends and you don't like Indian food, okay, and everyone's ordering curry this and curry that, you don't know how to pronounce it, and you're like, I'm scared, I don't want to like get something I don't like, and they have a non-Indian food option, and they're like, maybe it's on a kid's menu, it's like chicken tenders, pizza, hamburger. It doesn't matter what it is. You're like, oh, can I just get the hamburger? It could have been chicken tenders. You'd be like, oh, can I just get the chicken tenders? You would have been like, man, if only they had a hamburger. You're already thankful for the alternative to begin with. You only need to offer them one alternative, okay? So like today, our alternative was, what was it? I think it was like hot cocoa or something this morning, okay? Better example. I'm blanking out on what alternative was this morning. But I know we had one when we wrote this down. Let's say you have a bakery and you have gluten-free and you do sourdough bread. And everyone's like, hey, do you guys have any gluten-free sourdough bread? If you're like, we don't, but we have some muffins that are gluten-free. Boom. Now you have a gluten-free option for them. Now you don't have to have gluten-free muffins, gluten-free cookies, gluten-free sourdough bread. They'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, can I try some of your muffins? Boom, done. It could have been cookies, could have been sourdough bread, whatever. You just need one alternative. And those people are like thankful that you actually have an alternative. Like, oh, thanks so much. Yeah, a lot of people don't have, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, yeah, we got this, blah, 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 whatever it is. So you're doing coffee, you just need one alternative. Chai, hot chocolate, tea, whatever, oat milk, whatever it is, okay? One alternative. So I'm going to write down this. One alternative. This is where people lose a lot of money, okay? Because I've seen it happen with coffee carts. You buy hot chocolate, you buy chai tea, you buy decaf, you buy all this stuff, and this is why I'm stressing this. Don't have oat and almond milk. Just pick one. Hey, do you guys have any milk returns? Yeah, we got oat milk. Oh, okay, I'll do oat milk. Or yeah, we got almond milk. Okay, I'll do almond milk. Because the reason is they probably don't want to have dairy. Very few people can't have dairy and almond, or can't have dairy and oat. It's probably just a preference between oat and almond. Okay, if they're like lactose intolerant. So you just need to have one alternative. Oh yeah, we have oat milk. Oh, you have almond milk. Boom, done. Okay. So one alternative option. One. Actually, it's written down. I can spell. Oh no, I spelled it wrong. Alternative. These are super great points. Number 6, final point. Also important. Very important if you have a line, okay, and you got, you're doing something like a coffee cart where you got a more steady flow of people. If you're running like, I sell clay pots at the farmer's market. This one's not as important because you got one customer every 30 minutes. But you're running the coffee cart, you're running the donuts, you got a line, you got people going. Speed over quality. Speed, speed, speed. You don't want someone waiting 15 minutes to be like, honey, let's just go. Okay, yeah, let's just go over here. No. Speed over quality. I actually forgot a point. On point number 3, you're always open. This is actually one of the most important parts. I'm going to put a star here because I'm going back to it. On point number 3, do you know why you're always open? Especially when you're just setting up, you're open. Here's why. Because people are going to walk by. Hey, can I get this? Oh, we're not open yet. Oh, okay, we'll come back. They're never going to come back. You know why? Because they already have a set idea in their mind of how much money they're going to spend at the farmer's market, whatever, right? They brought cash, they whatever. They're going to go and they bought some meat from the local farm. They bought some lettuce. They got some sourdough bread. They got some eggs. So they bought this clay pot they weren't going to buy. And then they walk by you and they're like, oh yeah, I already spent all this money and it's lunchtime. Let's just go out to lunch. We can get coffee later. Boom. You just lost out because you didn't take their money. So other businesses are going to take that money at the farmer's market. They're trying to spend money at your place and you're like, oh, come back later if you have any money left. No, take the money first before the other businesses, okay? You want people coming to yours first before the other people because they're going to spend the most money on wherever they go first, okay? Because when they go, they're like, oh, I got money to spend. At the end of the, after they made the loop in the farmer's market, they're like, I already bought a lot, let's just go. So that's why you're always open. You're always selling. Okay, final point number 6, speed over quality. Nobody waits in line for 30 minutes to get a coffee and goes, wow, this is good coffee. I had to wait 30 minutes, but it was worth it. No, they never do. They always go, oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's good coffee. Hey, thanks, guys. All right, leave. They don't go, oh, it was so, I would stand in line another 30 minutes to get another one. They wouldn't do that. They go, oh, it's going to be 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Leave. Okay? So speed over quality. So when you got a line, you got to move fast. And the latte art might not be as pretty. The shots may be a little off. Okay? The measurements not be precise. Doesn't matter. The spelling on the right. What's your name? Anna? No, fast. Anna. Done. You gotta go. You have to move along. People will appreciate the fact that you're trying to get the order out as fast as you can. Then okay, yeah, so this is called the Swan. And no, they've been waiting in line for 10 minutes. Okay? They want their coffee. They don't want to look at the Swan. They're gonna drink it. Biggest point here. Speed over quality. When you're taking orders, especially, speed over quality. When you're taking orders from people, use their name. That goes a long way. Hey, what can I get for you? Oh, can I get a vanilla latte? Oh yeah, what's a good name for that? Sarah? Awesome, Sarah. Okay, vanilla latte. Oh, you want one more? What do you want? Honey vanilla latte? Awesome, Sarah. All right, got those 2 for you, Sarah. Those are in line, Sarah. Boom. So now, when she's waiting in line, she's like, oh, I know. He's got my drinks. She's not just a number. An order number 7, wherever you are in the queue. No, okay, Sarah, I got you right in line, Sarah. You're going to be next. I'm like, what? Oh, so Sarah's like, oh, okay, my drink's next. They're making Sarah's drink. Now they're not making, order number 7's drink. They're making Sarah's drink, right? So now Sarah's fine waiting because, oh, yeah, they're making my drink for me. Feels special. You said their name. I got you, Sarah, right here, Sarah. Sarah, your drinks are in line. Hey, Sarah, we'll have those for you ready in 5 minutes. Sarah, yours are up next, all right? Whatever it is. They're like, oh, okay, cool, right? And you're pushing it through. Now if they make their drink and it's not pretty art on top, or maybe you did a little too sweet or a little less sweet than they would have liked because you're going too fast. They're going to be like, oh, Sarah, here you go. Oh, thanks so much. Wow, that was fast. And he said my name a couple of times, psychologically, right? They're like, oh, this is so good. Thanks so much, right? Because they already had a good experience with you, right? Oh, I got that drink right up for you, Sarah. You got it, Sarah. Boom, boom, done. Okay. Speed over quality. Now, all these points don't transfer apples to apples in every scenario, granted, especially if you're going to do something that's like a brick and mortar place, okay? But these are very specific examples on ways to make more money and to have a better service at a farmer's market, a fair, a festival with your tent, your booth, your cart, your pop-up, whatever, okay? Half of these I just discovered while working this morning, right? We had crazy line. I was speeding through things. And so I'm like, man, and I'm looking through these things and I'm always thinking, right? Ways to do this better, ways to make money, blah, blah, blah. And so the till, that middle of the, our shift there, whatever. I want to call it a shift. It wasn't a shift. The morning, whatever. Comes to me halfway through. Boom, change right there. And I can test it, right? Because I got all these people to test things through. So I'm testing it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Point 7, might as well. I'm going to give you a bonus point. In with this, point 7. If you sell out, it doesn't mean you need to make more. It means you need to charge more. Selling out means you need to charge more. Selling out means charge more. Got someone banging on the door. Wrap this up. So, if you sell out at one event, what's going to happen the next event? Oh my goodness, we sold out. I need to buy 5 more cartons of milk, 7 more bags of ice, 37 more bags of 100 more cups. What happens if you don't sell as many the next shop, the next gig, the next pop-up you do? Now you're down 4 gallons of milk, 7 bags of ice, right? You got all these alternatives you were getting, right? You got all this product on your hand, especially if it's perishable, you're stuck. Because you're like, oh, we sold out last time, I better do more this time. Okay. No. Selling out means you can charge more. Because you weren't turning anybody away. If no one's going like, oh, honey, it's $6. You only want to get one. If no one's doing that, your prices are way too low. And this is something I found out today. I'm raising my prices. We were charging like $6 for a latte. Next time it's going to be 7, it's going to be 8. No one even flinched when I said the price. They were just like, oh yeah, what do I pay? If no one's even flinching, then you're underselling yourself. Okay. If you sell out, if you sell out and you sold 100 coffees. Okay. If you charge $1 more, that's $100 more. So think about this. Even if a couple people get turned away by the price, or they were going to order 2 and now they only order 1, you're still making $100 more by raising the coffee price by $1 if you sell 100 drinks. Okay, this person didn't order, this person didn't order. Okay, you're out $20, you're out $30, you're out $50. Well, even if you're out 50, the other drinks, well, 50 is an absurd example. But even because if you did 50, it's break even, right? So 5 people balk and go, okay, can I just have 1? Or never mind. 5 people. Okay. $30. You're making $70 more. $70 more by charging all the other people. Right? Making 100 extra bucks, 30, 70. Okay. Selling out just means you need to charge more. So these are, this will get you a long way. Okay. These are things that will elevate your business experience at a farmer's market, a pop-up, a fair, a tent, a gig, doesn't matter what you're doing. Super important. And I guarantee if you follow these, you'll make a couple extra $100. Okay. Assuming you already have a good business with product people want. You gotta have product people want, right? People want coffee. That was easy sell. It's easy. People might not want painted pottery. I don't know about that. I mean, some of these will still work. Okay. But if you got something where people are buying from you, and you apply this, you'll make twice as much money. Just like that. Easy. All right. So there's your 7 tips, and hope you guys do well next time.